Good afternoon. Yesterday, in the previous class, we are discussing about food web and food chain. What is the difference between that? What is more affected? So, food web is not much affected or affected by the disturbance because more than one facilities are there. But food chain is if one species is lost, one corresponding the trophic level will be affected. So this is very important. So next is let us take up today forest ecosystem. Forest ecosystem is one of the several ecosystems. A forest ecosystem is one in which a tall and trees grow. Tall trees will be there that support many animals and birds. In the sense, some birds and animals actually they need the basic need is for tall trees. They won't stay on the ground in the forest. So they need, for example, monkey never stay on the ground. Even birds also never stay on the ground. They need tall trees. So it will supported by the so tall trees is supported for many animals and birds. The forests are found in undisturbed areas receiving moderate to high rainfall. ಹೈ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ high rainfall. The forest occupies nearly 40% of the world's land area. In India, it occupies only 19% of its total land area. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. So, but the basic needs of the human beings or animals, all are the basic needs are fulfilled by the forest only. Basic needs. One of the basic needs will be fulfilled by the forest ecosystem. The types of forest ecosystem, depending upon the climate conditions, forest can be classified into the following types. See, you see in come to the Uttar Kannada district. If you go to Honavar side or Jogpal's route, there what you find the forest, you can't find the same type of forest, same species in Mundgold or in Shirsi. So their climate is different. Climate in Jog Falls there is different. In Mundgold the climate is different. In Shirsi also different. So for the different places as the climatic, so it a forest ecosystem depends on the climatic factors. So depending on the climatic conditions, forest can be classified as this: tropical rainforest and tropical deciduous forests, tropical scrub forest, temperate rainforest, and temperate deciduous forest. Next is features. Tropical rainforest. They are found found in ಅಂತ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅದು ಟೈಪಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ನಿಯರ್ ದ ಇಕ್ವೇಟರ್. Equator, you know. So near the equator, you find the tropical rainforest. Heavy rain will be there. So they are characterized by the high temperature and they have the broadleaf trees like teak, and the animals like lion, tiger, and monkey will be observed there. Tropical deciduous. Deciduous means the leaf shedding plants once in a year on some season. Leaf shedding means so every year they shed the leaves and new, so completely the tree become barren and new leaves will come. That is the characteristic of such trees, deciduous trees. So the trees containing or having deciduous trees is called tropical deciduous forest. They found a little away from the equator. They are characterized by the warm climate and rain is only during monsoon. So we have both tropical deciduous forest and tropical moist forest. Moist also is there, deciduous and evergreen also is there. Tropical deciduous and tropical evergreen forests. Two types are there. Equator, deciduous and evergreen. Evergreen means the all the trees or all the leaves, the trees won't shed the leaf all the leaves at a time. There is a cycle. Some you you find in such trees, in evergreen trees, you find young leaf, mature leaf, adult leaf. Always, all the seasons, you find young leaf, mature leaf, and adult leaf. But in the deciduous forest, you find only all are young, all are matured, all are adult, like that. That is why it actually sheds the leaves in one season. Normally, in the winter season, the trees in the deciduous forest will shed the leaf. All the leaves will be shut down. So then, tropical scrub forest. These are the characterized by a dry climate for longer time. They small deciduous trees and scrubs and animals like maple, oak, and hickory, and animals like deer, fox, etc. will be found. These are the plants actually. Animals like shrubs and animals like this different plant animals. Next is temperate rainforest. Temperate means they are found in temperature areas with adequate rainfall. They are characterized by coniferous trees like pines, firs, redwood, etc. And animals like squirrels, fox, cats, bear, etc. will be found. So coniferous forest actually found in towards Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh, so hilly area. There you find coniferous trees, carcass, carcass or coniferous trees. Next is temperate deciduous forest. They are found in the areas with moderate temperatures, having major trees including broadleaf. Broadleaf is leaves like the trees like teak, oak, and the animals like deer, fox, deer, etc. will be observed there. The characteristics of forest ecosystems are like this. The forests are characterized by warm temperature and adequate rainfall, which make the generation of number of ponds, lakes, etc. The forest maintains climate and rainfall. That is sure. The forest support many wild animals and protect biodiversity. Biodiversity. So we will learn this in the next chapter. I think fourth chapter is biodiversity. Third or fourth chapter it seems. There will you learn more in more detail. So the soil is rich in organic matter and nutrients which support the growth of trees. The soil. So because of this cycle of the shedding the leaves, it will decompose into organic matter. The and this is converted into nutrients for the trees and plants. Hence, the which will support the growth of the trees. So it supports and the forest will the quality of the forest improves. Healthy forest you find. So since penetration of light is so poor, the conservation of organic matter into nutrients is very fast. Penetration means of light. So because of density, more density in the sense light, so solar light in the sense light fall of sun rays. So shade, always shade. So it becomes cool and the nutrients which support the growth of trees. Since the penetration is light, so and poor, the conservation of organic matter into the nutrients is very fast. Then grassland ecosystem. So grassland means occupies about 20% of the, so less number of trees you find there, mostly grass, and some trees and some shrubs also pre in grasslands. Limited grazing helps to improve the net primary production of the grasslands, but overgrazing leads to degradation of these grasslands, resulting in desertification. So all these things you know actually. So grassland means only grass, so open area. So less rainfall and 20% of your surface actually nitrogen grass species. So only some trees you find there. So but it if say limited grazing is there. If overgrazing exists, then the it becomes desert. Desert means barren land. Then types of grassland ecosystem, depending upon the climate, again climatic conditions, grassland can be classified into three types. One is tropical grassland, temperate grasslands, and polar grasslands. So features of different types of grassland. One is tropical grassland. They are found near the borders of the tropical rain forest, are characterized by high temperature and moderate rainfall, so 40 to 100 centimeter. It is also known as savanna forest, savanna type. They have tall trees, tall grasses with sacred shrubs and stunted trees and animals like zebra, giraffe, antelopes, etc. So next is temperate grasslands. They are usually found in centers of the continents, oil sloped hills. They are characterized by very cold winters and hot summers, intense grazing and summer fires do not, so shrubs and trees grow. Next is polar grassland. They are found in the Arctic, and these are the just the different types. It's only for information purpose. You don't worry about the exam purpose. Just uh, remember the things of what are the type of forest. Just that is enough. Explanation is not necessary. They are found in Arctic polar regions. They are characterized by severe cold and strong winds, along with ice and snow. It, in summers, several small annual uh, plants will grow. They are animals like Arctic wolf, weasel, Arctic fox, etc. Characteristics of this grassland ecosystem. Grassland ecosystem is plain land occupied by grasses. Soil is very rich in nutrients and organic matter. Since it has tall grass, it is ideal for grazing animals. It is characterized by low or uneven rainfall. This is a picture grassland web. Now the grassland the animals. You find animals, zebra and other animals like antilles or termites you find on side, herbivores, carnivores, etc. So this is the idea of Rasayan web. Next is desert ecosystem. Let us see in the next class. Thank you.